Hello, what is up you guys? I am so excited to be recording this video. I actually already recorded it one time and some things changed since then, so I'm re-recording this so I'm not releasing any false information. So I just wanted to start off by giving a very quick update on what's been going on this past month and how exciting that's been, and also share these new sticker sets with you. Spoiler alert, for those of you who aren't on my Patreon, there are 6 sticker sets for this month, so very excited to go through these with you in just a couple minutes. But for starters, I do want to say that April was a pretty big month full of a lot of new things, so of course I just have to share these things with you. The very first thing, which is a simple little thing, is actually that I started my newsletter, so if you would like to subscribe to that, I'll leave a link to that down in the description, and I only send out newsletters once a month, not trying to fill your inbox or anything, but I will send out something once a month about any updates that I have, so things that I would be talking about in a video like this, as well as any freebies that I create for the month, and just some information about the things that I'm currently loving or that I would like to share with you guys. So if you are interested in that, definitely subscribe, and I look forward to communicating with you just a little bit more. Also, I have officially launched my shop on my own website, which is super exciting. I really am so happy about this. The only thing is that right now it is strictly for my US people, so I am very sorry if you're not from the US. I promise I'm thinking of you. I really am. I'm trying so hard to get it all sorted, but man, taxes are difficult. But I'm learning something totally out of my realm, and I'm figuring it out, and I will keep you guys posted. But on that same note, I am actually adding another tier to my Patreon. So I started that at the end of the month last month, and quite a few of you have joined me, which I really appreciate. You honestly have no idea how much it means to me. But I also realized that this month, with me releasing 6 sticker sets, I didn't really have a tier that made that accessible to you. So you'd have to then go and purchase them all individually on my shop, or who knows how you'd get them if you were in the US. Actually, I do know. I started a creative market shop as well. I'm still working on transitioning all of my products over, but for now, if you are from anywhere outside of the US, that is one place that you can access my products. If there's anything in my shop that you would like that isn't on Creative Market yet, just shoot me a message or comment on one of my videos, and I will make sure that that becomes a priority for me to get on my Creative Market shop right away so that you have access to it. But about this extra tier that I'm adding, I am just going to add one more top level tier that is going to basically, on a month like this month where I came out with 6 sticker sets instead of 3, which are included in the previous tiers, this top tier would give you access to literally everything I create. So if that month I'm super productive and I make like 15 products, you get all of them. Now, I can't promise that I will do that every month, but it does happen on occasion that I am super productive and that I don't have like other things that are keeping me from getting my work done. And let's say there's a month that I'm a little bit less productive where I just get out my set of 3 from my bundle. I will make sure that this tier also gets access to other products from my shop. So basically what I would do is offer a product of like at least a $5 or $6 value, speaking in US dollars. And if on some off chance that you have actually already purchased that product from me, just shoot me a message and I will give you a free download to something else. It can definitely be worked out. And as other new and exciting things come, which I have some big projects coming in the next couple of months that I haven't really hinted at or anything yet, those things I'll be sure to offer this tier some greater discounts. So in summary, basically this tier would get you access to 100% of the things that I create in the month, 100% of everything that's in the previous tiers, discounts on future things, and then if there is ever a month where I feel like the value isn't actually there, I will make sure that I am giving you access to other products from my shop as part of your membership. And I will say, a little secret, Patreon, I'm loving it. I also think it is a really good deal because you're getting the products at a cheaper rate than you'd be getting if you bought them individually, and all the other fun freebies that are included with the different tiers. So I will leave links to that so you can go check that out. And if you are interested, I would love to have you there it's been a lot of fun this past month. But now it's time to jump in, so let's just go ahead and move on. Thank you to all of my Blossom Bunch and Sunflower Squad members. They are the ones that are responsible for the color palettes that were included here, as well as the theme. So, the theme that was voted for was camping, and this was the #1 color palette, which I do love. It's super bright and super fun. Of course, I've included all of the typical stickers in here for the functional ones, and then I did get rid of the washi tape that was here before. I honestly wasn't crazy about it, and I'm completely crazy about this. I am in love with this. This to me is like the hero of everything. It's completely stolen the show, and it's given me so much inspiration for so many other things. So I hope that you guys love this washi tape as much as I do. But here are the specially themed stickers. So these are all camping related. So I did end up keeping these washies the same. And one, because I couldn't part with the daisies. I personally really like these. I'm a daisy girl, I guess. And also the plaid. I feel like plaid is just perfect for camping. So there was no reason to change it. It's too fitting. It wouldn't have made sense to get rid of it here. But I've included these 3 different tree styles, which I think are just simple and fun, as well as these 3 different leaf styles and these 3 different mushroom styles. Tell me these aren't the cutest things you've ever seen. I love them. And then we've got music notes because, I don't know, when I think of camping, I think of campfires and sitting around with friends, having a good time, either listening to music or playing music, but also a dragonfly and a butterfly design. And okay, let's just take a second, can we please, to appreciate these butterflies. I know I included butterflies in last month's designs as well, and I think that they were cute and they worked out really well for that particular sticker set, but these are so gorgeous. I really love them. They're like next level compared to the ones from last month, so I hope you guys like these. And then we have this cute little map, this adventure awaits sign, some mountains, and this mountainscape sticker. And then we have these 2 different compasses. We have these flowers, which were more like wildflower inspired. And then you'll see them in a couple places. So they are down here at this ukulele, which is so much cuter than my ukulele. I'd like to just design my own ukulele. Can I do that? And then also I love this camper, and you can see that the flowers are there. And this cute little hippie van, which also one of my favorites. We have a shooting star. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but I feel like if you put some dark background behind it, it'll be perfect. We have the shooting star, a moon, and just a regular star, as well as a campfire and a little stick with some marshmallows on it. And then lastly, just this canteen and a tent. I did include these banners as well as the rainbow and the clouds. But that's essentially it for what I've added. And now I'll go through all of the different color palettes. So this was the first one. This was what the Daisy Divas would have received, as they get 1 free sticker set. So they got the #1 vote. Now, if you're part of the Blossom Bunch or Sunflower Squad or any of the other tiers, you'll get access to the top 3 colors from our poll. And so the secondary color palette was this one, which I'm personally a really big fan of. I call this one Vintage Rose. I really love this kind of like blush pink. I think it's really pretty. And I think it goes really nicely with those green tones. But yes, of course, I have to spotlight this one because I'm in love with the pattern. So that's what this looks like here, as well as all of the theme stickers for this palette look like this. Again, these are all available on my shop for all US residents, and if you are not in the US, you can shop them on Creative Market, but they are only available in 2 different bundles. So the first bundle is the first 3 color palettes, so the third of which I'm about to show you, and then the second bundle is the last 3 color palettes, and then I have 1 bundle with all 6. So this is the third color palette. It is definitely a lot more vibrant and fun, and I think this makes a lot of sense with the way that the polling was going. Everybody wanted some greens and blues, but then we had a couple votes for vibrant and a couple votes for sort of calmer. So I feel like the first palette was calmer, the second palette was a little more the greens, and then the third palette here is a lot more vibrant. So it worked out. But this is what these look like, and I think these are so cute as well. I really like the brightness of them. And I really just feel like this particular washi tape brings everything together. So expect to see those a lot in my Plan With Me's for the month. Okay, so this is what the camping page looks like. And now we'll move on to this one. So this is the 4th palette. This is the Calm Sunrise palette. This one just really feels like an early morning sunrise to me. That's a little redundant, isn't it? But I find this one really calming and really grounding, so I hope that you guys kind of get those vibes as well. Just sort of relaxes me looking at it. And then here's the camping page. And then we have this color palette. So this one is definitely a lot more of the greens and blues. This is what I had originally intended when I was doing the polls. If you're on Patreon, you know that I kind of described a like foggy, misty spring morning as one of the vibes when we were taking votes. And this is really what I was sort of imagining. And I feel like these colors are a pretty good representation of that. And here, of course, is the camping page. And then this is the last color palette, and this one I call the Fairytale palette. To me, it feels like a cross between like Cinderella and Snow White. It's got these like kind of like royal blue feeling, which maybe I just associate those with that because of watching Cinderella as a child. But also I really love the balance here between like the clean blues and then these more earthy, hearty tones with both of these greens. I just feel like the juxtaposition there in the vibes of the colors is actually really working for me. I love it. I also realized that the white and the blue is kind of hard to see, so I feel like I probably won't use every single one of these light blue stickers, but I will definitely use them in a way that complement the other ones. Here, of course, I always have to zoom in on this because I'm obsessed. I really am. I hope you guys like these. Am I crazy? You have to let me know what your favorite part of these sticker sets are. I always love hearing from you in the comments, so if you can, please take a minute and share your thoughts. But this is the camping page, and this one, I really love this. I just feel like it's the perfect sort of like nighttime mountainscape vibe. I love these. I am in love with these sticker sets, and I honestly don't know if I would have done this without my Patreon members. So I just want to say thank you for voting for something that maybe I wouldn't have first chosen myself. It's allowed me to explore a little bit more and have some fun, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And I just want to say thank you in general to everyone here on YouTube, and also especially all of my Patreon patrons. Your guys' support has meant the world to me, and especially right now when I feel like I'm in over my head trying to figure out all of this stuff. Starting your own business is crazy, especially when you're trying to do it internationally. So I really love you guys for all of this positive momentum that you're making me feel and this community that we're building, and you guys are just the best. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you aren't subscribed, but you'd like to see more content of how I use these stickers and how I make GoodNotes work for me, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you'd like notifications whenever I do post. And as always, for anything else that I've mentioned in this video, the links will be down in the description, so be sure to check that out. That's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see what these stickers are like, and I can't wait to share with you guys how I use them in my planners. So stick around, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!